Something might pop up there, but I have no idea.
So it's acting, yeah, so we should be live.
I can,
Yep, I even just got an email on my phone saying that we are now live on the channel.
Cool. Fancy.
Yep, I even just got an email on my phone saying that we are now live on the channel.
You pulled it up a lot faster than me.
So yeah, the audio is going through. Like it's a few seconds behind, but it's there.
Sweet.
So, step 1. We need to choose a landing site for our rocket. A promised area has already been scanned for resources. So it's telling us to go... I think it's telling us to go here.
I don't know.
Well, out of the 2 tiles, which one do you think is the one it's telling us to land in?
I mean, that one does seem a little more like I mean, you know, it does have.
Oh no, it says okay. No, that was just that in the. Oh, I gotta choose. Oh, okay. I'm an idiot. So, okay, so now, guessing that must be a resource. And then now an unexplored sector. Unexplored sector. I don't help. Help. Scanned to 83%, so I feel like it has to be talking about this one.
Yeah,
yeah. Then when I click on it, auto zooms in. So since I don't know any better, let's go here.
Yeah.
Concrete extractors automatically produce concrete, but they still need power and drones to service them. Place a concrete extractor near a concrete deposit in the scanned sector. So build menu, drone hub, recharge, sensor, landing pad, tunnel, production. Let's be smart. And that's and that answers the other question I was wondering, because I was wondering if the funds were going to only be in terms of buying stuff from home, or if it was going to be used in buildings. And if you notice, this is only costing resources, so I think it's going through what I was wondering, and that it's only going to be resources needed to build buildings, not funding.
Yeah.
Okay, and it looks like it goes that way, so if I'm looking at this right, I think doing like that seems to kind of maximize it. I could be crazy, but that's the way it translates to me.
I do not know.
You have no hope.
I don't know any more about this game than you do.
I know nothing, so that's a problem. Select detect or research. So, research will unlock various benefits for the colony. Researching any technology will make a new technology in its field available for research. Changing your active research will preserve the progress of previous. So I'm guessing it's telling us to go for this one because it's starting off at 68% research.
Probably.
And that's the water reclamation biotech anyway, so that makes...
It seems important.
I would agree. Okay, that's Reddit, not YouTube. So, Grad Mars has been recently updated. You can check the full free update. Armstrong. Okay. So, it's pause. Okay. Oh, no, it's not. So I assume the thing is waiting. Oh, hi drones. Hi, little buddies. It's adorable.
Yes.
Drones are automated workers that gather resources, construct structures, and perform maintenance. They are controlled by the drone hub, rocket, or RC commander and will automatically perform tasks in the service area they control. It looks like that surface deposits can be exploited by drones. They will automatically gather the resources and transform when needed. Resources can be stockpiled in the drones or moved from bulk fires. So shouldn't they be okay, so some of them are gathering the materials off of here, and other ones are grabbing the machine parts from there so that way they can build the concrete extractor. That makes sense. Yep, and now the construction progress is underway for the concrete extractor to get the concrete.
Yay. You know, I'm pretty sure there was a tutorial we could have played.
Well, the tutorial's also been going, and I'm thinking next step's gonna pop up once the concrete extractor's done, because the tutorial said to build a concrete extractor.
Okay, well there was an actual like tutorial thing in the menu is what I meant.
Yes, but I've played like part 1 of that, and so far it's been basically identical to this.
Okay.
One of your buildings needs electrical power produced by solar panels, wind turbines, or another power generator. Power consumers must be connected to producers by being adjacent to them or via power cables. Note that solar panels only work in the daylight hours, so you may want to store excess energy in a power accumulator. So, build menu. I don't think it would. Yeah, power. Okay. So I think a Stirling generator just inherently produces power, just has a maintenance of it just has the occasional maintenance of polymers. Because we started with 2 of the Stirling. Or we could just build solar panels and just store excess energy over the night. Or is there a way to like recognize how good a wind turbine would be? I mean, it says all clear, but it's not. And it says like a elevation boost, but that doesn't answer my question. Increase productive.
I mean, we don't have a way to make more V polymers for the Stirling, so.
Yeah. So,
I'd just do a solar panel somewhere, see what happens.
And then the power accumulators to store the excess, and then power cables. So, it looks like I might need to wait till it actually finishes building first, which would make sense. There's the drone hard at work. Yes. Drones were up. Okay. Suggested building, drone hub. The drone hub is a stationary command center that can control more drones than the RC commander. Considering constructing a drone hub in each of your major outposts. Well, for now, this is my only outpost. So, storage is dome. No. Home security research. Dome services? No. Dome spires, decorations, landscaping.
Resources are low.
Infrastructure. I don't know if one location's better than the other, so we'll put it there.
No idea, babe.
You're so hot.
I know, I try.
Okay, so drones will stockpile all kinds of resources into a universal depot. Considering placing a depot near each of your outposts, you can now construct specialized depots. Okay. Recharge station, sensor tower, landing pad, tunnels, salvage, storage. There's no universal depot near the rocket, which is what makes sense to me.
No active research.
Okay, so it produces a whole 2 power. This needs is a 5, so we need more of these solar panels.
I think there's a way to make them bigger.
Well, the Mission HQ on Earth has decided to boost the expansion capacities of the colony by providing a priority supply pod. It will carry an RC transport rover on board, ready to be used immediately on arrival. Just give the call, Commander. Sure, we can use a new transport. I prefer financial aid. Tech transport optimization, not research. Why not improve transport technology instead? The tech transport optimization's research. You are of no help.
How am I supposed to be of help? I have never played this game before.
I played literally 5 minutes. You saw that when I loaded it. So maybe you can use deductive reasoning to try to...
You could too.
I have been. That's how we've gotten this far.
I don't know what any of this means.
Babe.
Good.
You know what you've done. Oh, water reclamation's done. So it's by default working on low G fungi. Since that's further down it, so thank you.
And the fungi said something about food. Food is good, right?
All fungi are edible. Some fungi are only edible once. That's what it has to say about that.
That is accurate.
Anyway, did you know you can open the build menu with right click or B? This is quicker and more efficient. I feel like that was an attack.
You feel like everything's an attack.
So I'm supposed to believe it was random chance that it pulled that open after I manually clicked on it to open it through the hub.
No, I'm saying the game was informing you of a shortcut key, not expecting you to know it.
Oh, so this time he can use deductive reasoning. Sensor towers significantly boost your scanning speed for nearby sectors. They also give advanced warnings for disasters. Note that sensor towers require electrical power and must be powered by generating such as a large solar panel. Okay. Also probably should build a power cable to connect this thingamajig. Well, it could, you know...
Well, bring the cable out from the other side.
I'm trying to.
Okay, that works.
Nope, I wasn't wanting to do that. Okay, yes, I get it. You want me to build a sensor tower. I'll build it here, I guess. I don't know.
Sure, looks good to me.
That is a tower. Priority set from the info panel for individual buildings construction. Drones try to complete higher priority before lower. So, already stored up 30 metals, has not stored 30 concretes, not stored 30 food or rare metals. It's got all 13 polymers there, all 9 remaining electronics, 13 things, and 2. Is this even working? No, because it's not getting enough power. Because now this is using some of the power. We need
more solar panels.
That should by default hook up to that power supply. And the power accumulator is not... Oh. We're not going to talk about that. Water can be produced by water extractors or moisture evaporators. Water extractors require water deposits, while evaporator prefads must be brought from Earth with resupply. Should also consider setting up a water tower as an emergency stop. As an emergency storage. Pipes are used to connect all life support. We are now collecting concrete. Cooperation 1, ready to land, payload 1 RC. I don't know what you are, so I guess you're allowed to land there. Your extractors produce waste rock as a byproduct. Waste rock can be stored in dumping sites or disposed around extractors. Extractors will typically stop working when there's not enough drones to carry out the waste rock. Okay. Stores 105 waste rock. So, I was gonna be like, put in a hole.
Put it in a hole and forget about it.
Exactly. So we have a moisture evaporator from Earth, so I assume that should be our baseline starting, which this one makes a little bit more sense to me to build a little closer to the species. I have no idea if that's actually smart, that's just how my brain thought about it.
Fair enough.
I read your thing about priority, you don't need to tell me. So, Okay, I guess salvage it for resources then. That's all that's left of it. RC Transport. RC Transport is used to carry resources at long range or gather resources from the surface deposits. Orders are given with the buttons in the info panel or using right click. Queue task by shift right click. Transport can establish a supply route between 2 points on the map. So I think it's like not talking about like here to here. I think it's like if we set up like another outpost in one of these other sectors is what it's referring to.
Yeah, I think so.
In which case we now have a second RC Transport. I mean, if you can go ahead and gather resources anyway, I guess I won't tell you not to. Yes, we are low on power storage. We should probably just build another solar panel, I feel like.
Might do a wind turbine just to get a different kind of power for when the solar panels aren't working. Also, I'm pretty sure for meteor strikes, it's probably a good idea to spread out our power and have redundancies in the cables.
What could possibly go wrong if a meteor was to happen to strike right here?
Things said moments before disaster.
Oxygen can be extracted from the atmosphere by Moxie. Since it's crucial for survival of your future colonists, an oxygen tank is for storage is highly recommended. Pipes are used to connect. Oh right, we also should probably build a water storage. That's an extractor. Yeah, it is water tower. Water tower! You can go there. And I like the idea of putting the storage units next to each other, so the oxygen storage will go nearby. Okay, so life support. So there's a Moxie. You can go here, I guess. And now get power cables. Then I need piping. Lightning pad, sensor tower, recharge. Pipes. A cargo rocket can deliver additional supplies for the colony. For example, advanced resources such as polymers, machine parts, and electronics. Open the resupply screen to order a rocket from Earth. Cargo rocket and load. Select the cargo rocket and load the desired payload up to the rocket's capacity and available funding. Plan carefully as you have limited number of rockets and travel times are significant. So, cargo rocket. So I get so there's polymers, machine parts, electronics. That uses an insignificant. So they'll get 10 of each. Uses a very insignificant portion of our funding, and still leaves what appears to be a considerable capacity. Well, this one, I guess we could bump up to 20 since right now we technically have storage for 30 of each.
Yeah.
And then these two to 15, but then what else would we want? We have 4 orbital probes. Still, we have not learned how to make food yet, so that seems irrelevant.
Yeah.
We're collecting metals, we're collecting concrete. I mean, I guess more drones would always be nice, but at the same time, it feels like they're still getting stuff done fast.
Yeah, I don't know that we really need anything.
I guess we could get another RC Explorer for when we decide to explore things.
Yeah. That'd probably be good. I know I'm so helpful.
This feels like a waste of this. There's still 40 kilograms of cargo space.
I mean, we can't hold any more of that stuff.
Yes, but it says travel times are significant. So we can just build another universal depot, because that literally only uses metals.
True.
And that stuff feels like it will take a long time before we're able to make ourselves, if ever.
Yeah.
We could look at we could also get another like moisture vaporizer, since that's the only way to order these.
Yeah, that might be good. I'd probably do one of those then.
Screw it, I guess just launch, because I don't know what else to use the space on. Also, in terms of power, I'm going to go and use the Stirling generators, because it feels slightly wasteful for the fact that we have not started using them yet. And because I mean, after all, we have them. Oh, apparently the low G fungi is done.
Cool.
Yeah, just, I guess do an engineering, because it will feel weird if we got to level 3 biotech and haven't done any of the others.
Yeah. I was trying to see if I could find the stream on my phone, but it wasn't finding it.
Domes are a habitable megastructure in which the future colonists on Mars will live. The construction will take a significant time and resources. Plan carefully when placing your first dome. It has to be connected to a water and oxygen supply. Colonists from it will be able to work in the immediate area around, and colonists from it will be able to work in the immediate area around it. I apparently clicked on the drum. So that's almost halfway here. So we got a Moxie. Well, Moxie only costs some metal to make. And that's what gets us oxygen. So two of these on the way. Extractor requires the actual water resource. Hydroponic farm produces food, consumes water depending on the crop type. Costs 3.2 metals, 2 polymers. Workers 3, single work shift, base production based on crop. And then there's our fungal farm, produces food, 8 concrete, 8 metals, 3, I think that's machine parts. Or maybe it's electrical, so I'm not sure. Consumes 10 power, 2 oxygen, and 0.5 water with the maintenance of 1/6 and base production of 6. Also, make a note to get a brush of plasma. How could you? He said, so just a column necessary. So, I guess that means we should probably build a dome. So we got these self-sufficient dome, and we have a prefab for it apparently. It contains a small dome suitable for the early days of the colony, together with water and oxygen producing facilities and storage. Consumption 27 power, 1 oxygen, 1 water, with the maintenance of 8 metals. So, holy moly, it wasn't getting when it said I was fixed. And it like really does, like it even has like a mock, like neat.
Neat.
I guess I can shoot here.
Sure. Looks good to me. we're gonna need a lot of power for that. So
I did set up our 2 Stirling generators, so both of those produce 10 power. Now, why they're not opened, I'm not sure. Oh, because I clicked that. Now they produce 20 power. So yeah, we produce 57.4 power. And our power accumulator is now completely stored of power. So, power cable. No, you poop. So, okay, those aren't working because they're not connected to the power cord yet.
looks like they're
Drone's
finishing it
load
now.
is heavy. What does that mean?
Don't know.
Does it mean the drones are doing a lot and that we need more drones? Is that what you mean?
I don't know.
It looks like you want me to run power supply through. And I make that for you. New special project launch SETI satellite. Grant funding, multiple uses of project yield diminishing returns. Additional inventory. Send the expert. Dish.
Research complete. Milestone achieved.
I got 2 achievements.
Fancy.
Yeah, I feel like maybe that just means that the drones are doing a lot and we need more drones. Because I don't know what else that could mean.
I guess so. I can't think of anything else.
Colonists live in residential buildings within domes. The basic residential building is called the living complex. So I think so if I click on this, like something I can. Birds are allowed to use pressure. Living complex.
Looks like a little RV park.
Okay, so a spire is like a unique building you can build in the middle of a dome.
What does it do?
Well, the only one we have right now is the water reclamation system, which recycles up to 70% of the water used in the dome.
I mean, that sounds good to me.
And then here are decorations. Then that must be terraforming. So, we'd also need food production. So life support. Okay, so we can build either the baseline hydroponic farm, which is this, and 3 base production based on that, or the fungal farm that we researched. Hello, that's big. So actually, one of this is like something you gotta build outside of it, then like use the tunnels to connect it into the dome. If we was to do the fungal farm. So I'm inclined to start with the hydroponics farm, just for simplicity, since that one we can, build inside of the dome.
Yeah, makes sense.
We are ready. You can invite the first colonist to Mars. Launch a passenger rocket from Earth and land it near one of your domes. The rocket carries some food supplies, but you have to secure power, oxygen, water, and other things. Okay, the Asgard Exo. Wait. that moisture evaporator looks something. So, what's not working right? Oh, the hydroponic farm, because it does not work. Yes, okay, so...
That makes sense.
Launch a passenger rocket from Earth. Milestones. Oh, neat. So I assume that's going to be a passenger rocket. The passenger rocket will deliver colonists and a minimum food supply, highlight an applicant to expect their traits. So like you're a botanist. Traits composed, all sanity lost half. Geologist. Traits, party animal. Nerd. Melancholic. Interesting. So specialists on board. 6 with none, 1 with botanist, 0 engineers, 3 geologists, 1 medic, 1 scientist, 0 officers. So yeah, that. Oh, so like I can like take out all these with no specialization for our first rocket, and just throw in ones with specializations. Where's an engineer? So now we have no one with no specializations. 3 with botanist, 1 with engineer, 4 with geologist, 1 with medic, 2 scientists, and 1 officer. And I chose a bunch of, and I intentionally put some botanists on there because hydroponic farm makes sense to do botanist. So now it's transformed. RC Explorer can analyze anomalies found on the surface of Mars. Order second one. Okay, so now it's going to explore that center. Then immediately scans the vector. Okay, so the orbital probe is basically just an instantaneous. So right now I see no reason not to just let the drones take their time.
How's our power supply do at night, since the solar panels don't work?
I feel like there would be a thing up here, but I'm not seeing one.
Maybe you can click on the storage unit and see how much it has in it?
Yeah. No, it's still at full capacity.
Well, it looks like it's getting
Select a
white.
sector to scan.
Yeah. No, I feel like there would be a way to check up here, like what, there it is, yeah, like there's your total. So it looked like, so here it is, so that little power bolt there, to check, of the hydroponics farm, not enough workers, so that, yes, I'm aware.
Research complete.
Anomaly. We are detecting anomalies readings. Okay, so now we would like take one of you guys, tell them to go scan the anomaly specifically, and that's telling us there's a rare metals deposit. That's more concrete. Okay, and that, oh, so that's what that little thing up there's been this whole time, is an anomaly. Well, once you're done, But that one you can go to the other one now. And this one we want to lay near the dome because that's going to be the one with passengers.
Milestone achieved. Crop failure reported. New colonists have arrived.
That's
Full of hope
a new
and
beginning.
determination.
Full of hope and
The first
determination,
founders
the
have
first
set
founders
foot
have set
on the
foot on
red
the red
planet.
planet. The next 10 souls will be full of difficulties and dangers, but also with great promises and opportunities. It is now time for us to prove that Mars can be a doorway to greater riches and future of the human civilization. Even the most epic adventures begin with a single step. Effect. Arrival of colonists, arrival of additional colonists, temporarily suspended colony proves able to support human life. Your founder colonist must survive for 10 souls before additional people can survive. Hence, the colony will be evaluated positively before the period ends in the event of the first human born on Mars. If you are feeling up to the challenge, try constructing a medical building and raising the comfort of the founders as much as possible with service buildings. Our research lab pursues discovering new technologies. Okay, so that's just telling us how long we're on the founder stage. So we scan an anomaly, so that's done. So launch a rocket from Mars is that milestone. Find water on Mars is that milestone. First Martian born. Produce food. Research a breakthrough. All sponsored goals. Scan all sectors. 100, 500,000 colonists. Make a dome. 140% workers in workshops on different milestones. Okay. So that's producing wheatgrass by default. Reduces oxygen by 0.1, uses 0.6 water, and the optimal harvest would be 2.5 food. You can also select. Okay. So then. Okay, and the growth time of 1 soul. Leaf crops, 0.6 water consumption, 0.1 oxygen consumption. 4 souls for an optimal harvest of 12 food. And then microgreens. 0.3 water, 0.1 food, 4 souls, and only 10 food. Okay, so low yield grows fast, good yield, slow growth. Low yield, slow growth, but with less water. I feel like leave the first one on wheatgrass and then do the other 2 leaf crops. So that way, as it kind of goes on, it can start producing additional, excess food. Because
Yeah.
I don't, because let's see, right there, like we're still producing excess water, and I don't think we even used the extra water things that we ordered have set up yet.
Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, that makes sense.
We've just
And not
found
only
Beagle
now,
2.
we just found Beagle
Or at
2,
least
or what's left of it. Over the years, over 2/3 of the missions up to Mars, and in disaster, the tragic course. Yeah, you read this, Mike.
Okay, over the years, over 2/3 of the missions sent to Mars ended in disaster. The tragic course of events, attributed to bad luck, human error, or simply to the inevitability of shooting blind in the dark, had created a dark humor revolving around the great galactic ghoul, which feeds on exploration probes and the mystery of the Martian Triangle. Bermuda Triangle, anyone? One of the best equipped probe missions to Mars was Beagle 2, which failed dramatically in the last minutes before landing. Failed by the parachutes and the treacherous Martian atmosphere, the brave little probe crashed at fatally high speed against the red desert. Effect reduced the cost of robotics tech by 10%. Begin analysis on the crash site? Yes?
I would think so.
Okay.
So, that's going. So, I guess the one question is, so average comfort's at 50, average morale's at 62, so I guess the, vacant residential slots at 2, unemployment 9, so we technically could do up to 9 more jobs that go on that use colonists instead of drone. So, thinking. So I know it talked about doing a research lab.
Research lab just sounds like a good idea anyway.
I would agree with that. Relaxation, drinking, social, but the other comment would be if we wanted to focus on maybe doing something to try and get the little positive, whatever the positive thing it talked about, of by getting them to have baby.
Yes, we could do that.
That's kind of neat. Uses a food and uses a concrete, but then it distributes hot meals and fresh produce. And it only uses one worker.
Yeah, do they have a way to get food right now?
Well, they start with, so they gave us 120 food to start with. And the first wheatgrass should be grown within these
But do they have to go somewhere to pick up food? Because the fact that the grocery exists make me feel like maybe they do.
I don't have these answers, babe. Just like you kept talking to me.
What did you say? Logical deduction or something? Deductive reasoning? That was deductive reasoning.
Listen, Linda. Listen. There we go. So I feel like that's your way of saying you feel that we should go ahead and put in the grocery.
Well, I don't know what it does, but it seems like we might need it.
One grocery. So, now featuring non-plastic tableware.
An infirmary also seems like a good idea. In case anyone gets sick or hurt.
Visitors recover health and safety as long as they're not starving, dehydrated, freezing, or suffocating. A dome with the medical building has lower minimum comfort requirement for birth, so hey. Wait, so is that still 3? Okay, it is still 3. So,
And something about the dirt. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then go flip back over to this one. So since we have this, I go and get a nursery one going. Like on one hand, since I do at this thing, we'll do it that way. It should be fine because
We should. I would think they'd be able to get through there.
And it looks nicer because of the angle we'll keep in the camera at.
Yeah.
And that's when things went horribly wrong.
Sector scan.
I should probably set up height so that way you know the fact that we also have these life support stuff set up actually, matter.
I don't think it connected.
Well, it's about... There we go. Now, hopefully, since they're kind of connected through there, I won't have to, like, loop around. What is that? What is that trying to tell me? Oh, okay. So it's waiting for one food. Well, we have the food.
Well, nobody has brought food to it.
Well, they need to have a conversation with themselves at that point. The 12 people there need to have to talk between themselves to figure out whose job that was. Also, we probably should have checked how many jobs this all used, because now, do we overload them in jobs? Okay, let's see. So, the nursery... Okay, nursery did not use jobs. Good to know. The infirmary used 6 jobs, 2 per work shift. And the grocery used 3, but 1 per work shift.
So I think that should be everyone then.
So, and we're at 12 people. And then, but then we also had the hydroponic farm.
Yes.
Once I find it.
I thought you said at some point that we had like 9 jobs left or something.
So 3 with single work shift. So 3
and 6, which is 12.
3 and 6 is not 12.
3 and 6 is 12.
That it is. So yeah, we should be fine on jobs then.
Research
yeah, we have.
complete.
So we got.
Milestone achieved.
It says there's still 3 people.
I don't
basically.
understand.
I don't.
Another sector's explained. So, RC transport harvests resources faster. Maximum storage increased by 15. The extractor amplification. Hey, we have a whole two. Hey, we got a person watching us. Because I have it on my phone, so I can see that we have 2 people.
Oh, fancy.
So,
I
yeah.
tried to find it on my phone and I couldn't.
So, extractor upgrade amplify increases production by 25, but also increases the power consumption by 10. Actually, I should pull up the chat on my phone so that way I can see if they chat us anything.
Yes.
Extractor amplification amplify increases production by 25, but also increases power consumption by 10. So we can upgrade our extractors now to produce more resources at the cost of more power.
Don't we already have that one? Is that not why it's like checked off?
Yeah, no, that's what we just got. I was just reading what we just got. That's
Okay.
Yep.
I thought you were looking at the next thing to do. My bad.
No. Okay, so then just put down the next, because at this point I don't know enough to not just feel like to get them all there.
Mm.
So we are now sitting at -7 power at night. So now the question is to watch this and see how much that actually puts us down. Like, is that enough to where that's no harm, or enough to where we should maybe
Select
put
a
more
sector
thingies?
to scan.
The screen flashed red. That doesn't seem good.
The Explorer just got done exploring the zone.
Then why did the screen flash red? Red is warning.
Don't worry about it. Hey, don't worry about it. It's okay.
I am worried about it.
Don't.
But I already am.
I said no.
Too bad.
I said stop it.
No.
We apparently produced food, so we got that little thingy.
Cool.
Oh, that's kind of neat. Like, the longer this is running, like, you can see the indent into the earth, like, the longer it runs. Like, into
Fancy.
Mars. Why is the building not working? Because people did not take it food again. We actually have more food than they came with right now. And then what? Now net +3 power. Like, that's acting like it should as a whole be fine, but no. Okay, I get it. So, okay. So the base is 5, which is the same as the solar panel, but why are people starving? We have, what? It says we have 120 food.
I think they probably do need to get it from the grocer, and there's people they can't get it from the grocer because there's no food at the grocer.
I don't know what.
They appear to have used 1 food.
Yeah, like as it went up to 121. Food production 3, food consumption 0. Food. I don't.
I don't know. We have no idea how to play this.
No, we do not.
Somebody didn't want to do the tutorial.
I said that it was basically putting us through the tutorial, babe.
Basically, and putting us through the tutorial are not the same thing,
Babe. Babe.
babe.
Shush.
No. I'm just gonna Google it.
I'm done with you. I am done with you. As I just look through all of these to see if I find the answer to our query. I'm not finding a clear answer. But either way, even if you are right, we built the grocer, so at that point...
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong, so...
I'm giving them a pond, just because I don't know what else to do.
Our colonists are
Sounds good.
starving.
Constant supply of fresh nutrients is vital. Colonists could go on for some time before they suffer more. But if you don't finish in colonists with starving pets have no access to food. Deliver food from Earth or produce it by farming to supply. So that doesn't say anything about actually needing a grocer or something to give it.
A colonist will eat when visiting a grocer, small grocer, diner, or mega mall. Let's see. When hungry and unable to eat from one of those buildings, colonists will just take food from a nearby stockpile, although with a -3 penalty to comfort.
Well, they're claiming that they're starving, not lacking comfort.
Yes. Do we have a food stockpile somewhere? Is it like stuck on the rocket and they can't get to it or something? Like, I mean, I don't know.
It does appear to be on the rocket.
Can they get to it on the rocket?
I don't know, because I've also noticed that the drones haven't taken it to any of the stockpiles. Change skin, rename drone, pin, encyclopedia. Like, I don't see how to. Because once again, these aren't, like, none of this is, like, suggesting that it would be placing emphasis on so. Well, it's transport water and oxygen, so that connects nearby domes. The tunnel entrance and exit can connect power and life support grids at different locations, different elevations. Like, do I have to build a passage to the rocket? No, that doesn't. Yeah, no, like, it doesn't work because it doesn't let me connect it to the rocket. Yeah, no, that doesn't connect into the rocket, so.
I don't know, it seems something about a drone controller, but I don't know if we need it.
Well, we do have an RC commander in the drone hub. So I think, okay, so in that case, that tells us that maybe that goes back to the one thing that the drone hub was saying. Well, now it says drone load low.
Wait, check the service area on the drone hub. Service area, can you like
Yeah.
click on that and see?
And it doesn't go all the way. Okay, I see what you're saying. It doesn't go all the way to the rocket. Well, then couldn't I? RC commander says, okay, so
Sector
if I
scan.
move
Anomaly
the
found.
RC commander over here, then maybe that will solve the problem. Because the RC commander basically serves as a mobile drone hub, or just fewer drones. But the only thing going on over here is the movement of food. So in that case,
Well, there go 4 drones doing something.
they are moving food.
Perfect. That was it.
Yes. So we're only mostly idiots.
Only mostly.
I'm noticing from having it on my phone that I'm like still a little far to the left.
Then move the camera instead of smushing me.
Babe, no.
Yes.
Also, we should probably tell the explorers to investigate some of those anomalies. So now we only have 3 starving people. See, now instead of having babies, we almost have everyone fed. Like, that's almost the same thing, right?
Pretty much. Yeah.
See, look, now everyone just knows that the average comfort is a 51. 4 because the service building's not working shopping. Missing service building social and missing service building gaming 2 and 2. But I feel like I need more people for that because both those take jobs. And also the thing about the service thing should be going away because the shopping building, that is the grocer, should indeed be working.
Anomaly analyzed.
Admittedly, we supposedly have people looking for jobs, so I guess there's no harm in setting up one of the others.
Yeah.
Sector scanned.
I'm probably completely wrong, but oh well. So
Probably.
Okay, so it wants social. Now it says wait, that's different. Now you say social and luxury. Didn't you say social?
Social and gaming, yeah.
Yeah, it said social and gaming. Now it says social and luxury.
Well, I guess do a social then.
So there's an open air gym, exercise and social, relaxation, drinking and social, dining and social and food, exercise and social, luxury, gaming, gambling, social. So technically that covers all 3 of the things that have shown up so far.
Yes.
The downside though is it uses a maintenance of computer parts. For beta we should have, and it uses 3 per work shift, and it uses 3 whole people for work shift though.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people per work shift. Shopping and gaming. I'm inclined towards the spacebar.
But that uses 2 people per work shift.
Okay, so you want to do a art store?
Well, we only have 2 unemployed people right now.
So spacebar. Like that, like when you said 2 unemployed people, that
But-
takes...
Then that means people are working double shifts or stuff isn't getting done for certain shifts. Because if there's 2 people,
No active
wouldn't we need
research.
3 since there's 3 shifts for everything? Even if it only needed 1 person per shift?
I see your point.
Also, I probably entirely blocked the camera with my hand, because...
That, just of your face.
Good. Put it back there.
Babe, no. I see your point, but then on the other hand, if what you're saying is correct, then there is nothing we can do about it. That's a lot of things they want now.
Yes.
I'm building a spacebar.
Okay. I'm getting more appetite.
This is an acceptable excuse.
No active research.
What is this question? Oh,
Milestone.
our first ship
achieved.
can return to Earth apparently. I feel like I should tell it to come back with more drones.
Maybe.
And as well as a drone hub. Yes, I did that.
Did what? Drink apple cider?
Yes, but I was drinking.
You couldn't.
No, my point was in reference to the fact that I was drinking it before you even got a chance to drink it, and I assume you were getting it for yourself.
I already drank some.
Well, I don't have a response for that. On the bright side, though,
Discovered.
for some good news, we have not scared off our one person.
Cool. Glad we didn't scare you off.
Oh, ooh, wait, go back.
What did you do?
There was a breakthrough technology, and I wanted to read what that was. Drones carry 2 resources at once. That's 2,000 research. That's... actually, wait, never mind. That's not as intense as I thought it was. That's only like 500
No
rupees worth. So,
active research.
finish your productivity training, which apparently makes geologists and engineers have a +10 performance when working their specialty. And then work on the breakthrough. And then you can go back to doing this. We also got something called artificial muscles.
Interesting.
Oh, that's what this is. Okay. That's telling. Oh, no, that was another milestone. First. Oh, launch them. Okay, we launched the market from Mars.
Anomaly analyzed.
When life gives you lemons.
Alien world.
Building new home on an alien lord that
Guts, to say the least.
guts to say the least. After all, the purpose is the strongest long-term diver since arriving on Mars. Chun Ma's enthusiasm has, which I'm sure I butchered, has proven to be above average, even by founder norms. And the prodigious productivity display can be boiled down to one simple explanation: Chun Ma loves what Chun Ma's doing. Hint: the founder has the enthusiast trait. Yay? Like, I don't know what else I'm supposed to say to this. And she also is apparently working at the space bar.
Cool.
We should also probably figure out, setting up some things to be collecting out of the rare metal deposit things that we've spotted, so that way we can words.
Yes, words.
Do the metal deposit thing, so that way we can start. That way, next time we send a spaceship home, we can have thingies that we can use to tell it to. So which one? I don't know. I don't know which one's doing stuff anymore.
I don't know.
Have stuff to sell. Is the words I was trying to look for.
Selling stuff is good. Selling stuff means we get money.
Exactly. Production, I assume. Metals extractor. Extract metals from underground. Okay, and so this would be a rare metals. I haven't seen anything for like just straight up metals.
I don't know. I do not know, but...
Okay, the colonists should have enough food for now. So let's move the RC commander over this way, so that way they could start collecting some of the metals from these metal deposits over here. Underground rare metals. Concrete. Yeah, so I keep seeing rare metals, but not just generic metals. Like I'm seeing just surface metals. Cargo rocket. Prefab buildings send us 2 drone hubs. That feels useful. Produces fuel from water. Go and do a fuel refinery then. We have enough water. I won't say no to another Stirling generator. Those things make a decent amount of power for little cost. Then just 10 of each. And drones.
Yes, drones are good. I don't know if we need 20 drones.
Do we not need 20 drones?
I suppose when you put it that way.
Also, we still have what feels like an excessive amount of funding at this point, though. I'll also counter.
Yeah.
Like, that barely put a dent in our funding. Just come back. Like, I don't know what else to put on you, even though we have
Sector
excess
scan.
funding
Anomaly
and space.
found.
It's found in an anomaly. No, like, I know what these guys do. Where are you? Okay, you say you're idle, so you come scan here. What are you doing?
Resources
You are
are
apparently idle, too. See, then why? I don't understand. Oh, hi, Meteor. I wonder.
What?
I wonder if the
Research
scanning's like
complete.
completely
Milestone achieved.
irrelevant from the RC Explorers. And that's why I keep getting confused as to like how these are getting scanned despite the RC Explorers constantly saying they're not doing nothing. Do you have another explanation?
Nope.
Either way, I told them. And we still have yet to see like any underground metals. We keep finding a lot of concrete though.
Yes. I mean, concrete is good.
Gather the metal. Okay, so we need more power. Two wind turbines.
Breakthrough discovered.
Okay, wait, what turbines use this maintenance? They use the machine parts. We got excess machine parts, that's fine.
You should really put a few away from the rest of the power supplies.
It will be fine, babe.
All it would take is one goddamn meteor.
It'll be fine.
Resources
Again.
are low.
Things said moments before disaster.
Listen, we just watched a meteor hit the other side of the area, so obviously that means we're fine. I'm pretty sure that's how this works.
I'm pretty sure that's not how it works.
Oh hey, another breakthrough. Sustained workload doubles the performance bonus when colonists are working on a heavy workload. That sounds minorly cruel, but let's do it. Also, we got... So I feel like that's like how we tell like when we basically are quote-unquote done with the game is when we have every milestone. I feel like that's what this means.
I guess. I mean, 1,000 colonists is one of them, so...
As
Fair
well as
enough.
a Wonder, a Mega Dome, and having 40% of our workers just work in workshops. You are ready to land. You can land. Oh. Bye, I guess. Oh. Okay, and I bet if I tell the RC transport to come over here, what the drones can do is I can use this guy to kind of wander around, collect the surface metal deposits. They deposit onto the transport, and then the transport can take it back to the supply depots.
That would make sense.
Yes, I know the transport's empty, so that would be more reason as to why you can put it on the transport. It says you're carrying nothing. or you can apparently gather resources yourself.
That'll work.
So what will you guys... So like, you guys are clearly gathering it.
Research complete.
You just make... Okay, you're just making a random pile of it. Well, okay, and then, but you can at least load the random pile at least still. So it kind of works. It's just
Sort of.
awkward. Okay, but yeah, it's definitely significantly faster than him gathering it directly, though.
Yeah.
He definitely collected the individual piles significantly faster. But either way, I should probably throw this guy back between here just in case. Okay, so that's done. Oh, it's full, that's why it's not going. So, transport drone, we can come drop that off. That's the concrete one. Unload, there we go. So we're not gonna get the thingy, but at the drones away. Okay, and then you can reassign them. So the drone hub can apparently have up to 100 drones.
Well, that's just a few drones.
Yes. So what I feel like we should do is maybe take 10, and then like set them aside for like when we build the new drone hub.
I don't know. I'm pretty much just here.
I've noticed. And then these guys can just be assigned there. Those guys, I don't know why they just went off there. And start assigning these guys over this way. Use our drone hub prefab. Once I remember what tab it's under. Guys. I don't know what you're doing, but please stop.
They appear to just default back to the rocket when they have nothing to do.
I'm noticing. Then we'll just build a power supply there. Oh, we have 7 of them.
Some of them wandered off.
Wait, but then I have 6. Where did those... So there were 7 drones at the rocket, but then 6 drones sitting here. I don't...
All 10 of the drones went back to the rocket. I think these are some of the ones that built the thing, and they stopped there. But 3 of the ones that went back to the rocket wandered off down here somewhere.
Nope, I found 3 more.
They must have gone back up then, because I saw 3 they go back off into the tower.
I'm not pretending I understand anything of what's happening. What do you mean it's too far from drones? There's a new drone hub that even has power. Now, before I forget, I should add our new Stirling generators over here, and then to satisfy you, I'll build them over on this part of the power supply.
Good, thank you.
And that's when the meteor lands right in the middle and kills all of them anyway. Nobody knows the trouble
It's
I've
a
seen.
rough life here on Mars.
Nobody
You can't
prepare for
knows
addiction.
what I've seen.
You're a dork.
And you're not?
Fair. The rough life here on Mars. You can't prepare for the addiction. Despite the great lengths we go through to make it seem safe and as close as possible to home, one's mind's so far from the dangers of privilege. They're an alcoholic. Okay, alcohol is not the answer. Let's that has, as far as I can tell, literally no effect. But you know, I'm gonna click on it. Why do you keep saying? Oh, it requires domes, not drones. Okay. Well, that's awkward. So
Build another dome.
no.
Yes.
Or
Or
there's another one right over here by this dome.
is
Actually,
it close enough to that dome?
probably not.
Then it doesn't matter, you have to build another dome anyway.
Shush.
No.
Yes.
No.
I said yes.
Too bad.
Meteor incoming.
Oh.
Well, hi, Meteor. Just casually landed, like, slightly north of the supplies. So,
Sector
Telling me.
scanned.
that each time I want to use these, I'm gonna have to build a dome near those. I can't just like build a passage and go doop into the mining facility.
Apparently not.
And apparently the new sector that just finished Guidance Scan did not have any resources in it. What's this? Oh, that's concrete. Okay. Yeah, the drop off is full on those, so. That is. You know, just do a large one from the site. Good news, everybody. Door towards
This will go
stars.
down in history.
This will go down in history. A long-time dream of human civilizations as whole to settle on another world has come true. To be among the people who make this happen makes me feel enthusiastic and proud. We've already swarmed with applications for relocation on Mars, and wanderlust enthusiasm of these people make me proud to be a human being. The Red Planet continues to be inhospitable and even dangerous, but we as a species has always been displaced the ability to adapt and improve. The adverse conditions will only make us try harder, so I say bring it on. In fact, the colony has been evaluated positively. Additional colonists can be called from Earth. Yay! And on that note, it is midnight, so do we want to use this as an actual pausing point?
Sounds good to me.
Well, good night. One person that's following us, that's been watching, we appreciate you.
Yes.
Save game.